Hey everyone, David here with Headset Advisor. Hope you're doing well today. In this video, we are going to compare the Poly Voyager 4245 that you see in front of me here against the Plantronics CS540. The Plantronics CS540 is the most popular wireless headset that connects to desk phones. So we're going to see what the updated model is all about, and also we are going to do a microphone test with some sound tests so you can hear the quality of microphone between the two. So let's dive into comparing these right now. Okay, so what I found interesting about the Voyager 4245 is that this is actually a Bluetooth headset. I know it's a little confusing. A lot of people think wireless headsets are Bluetooth headsets, but that is not the case. If you're curious, you can check out the video that we did on the card above for wireless headset versus Bluetooth headset. So check it out there if you want some more explanation on that. But the Poly 4245 is a Bluetooth wireless headset. So that means that you can take this headset out of the office, pair it up to your phone, and go out of the office with this headset. Not necessarily a good idea, because if you're anything like me, I'll leave it in my car, I'll leave it at home, and now I come back to the office and I don't have my headset. So just depends on how you operate, but it is a nice feature. So if you're kind of in and out of the office, like a real estate agent or something like that, it's nice having that ability to be able to take the headset with you rather than having to have a secondary headset when you're on the go. The CS540 runs on DECT 6.0 technology, so it's just a radio frequency technology that's different than Bluetooth, and you typically get longer wireless range. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to pull up the spec sheet between the two headsets here so you can see the differences between them at a quick glance. All right, so the weight is the same. They're both convertible. They are identical, size and shape headset. They just look a little slightly different. Comfort level is great because you have all the options of wearing it. Both have noise canceling microphones. Like I said, the wireless technology of the 4245 is Bluetooth 5.0 versus the CS540, which is DECT 6.0. The CS540 will connect to desk phones only, or you can connect it to a computer with an adapter, and I'll show you that in just a second here. The 4245, however, connects to your computers, your desk phones, and your mobile phones. The 4245 is even a lower MSRP price at $299.95 versus the $319.95. Sound quality is good on both. Talk time, the 4245 comes included with 2 batteries, so you're going to get unlimited talk time, but each battery is going to last you about 5 hours before you have to switch to the other. The CS540 does not come with a secondary battery as a standard. It comes with a 7-hour talk time before it needs to be recharged. It does not have noise canceling, and then surprisingly, one big knock that I have on wireless range is Bluetooth. Typically you get 100 feet of wireless range max, but this one has a rating up to 328. So I actually did a video, an in-depth review of the 4245, and I'll put a link to the card above and also in the description below. But the range on this headset is surprisingly well. I figured it'd go about 50 feet like most other Bluetooth headsets, and it actually went very far, the 200 feet range. Not as good as DECT, but it is very, very close. So it was very impressive with the wireless range. So let's take a quick look at the differences of the earpieces here. So the CS540, which is this bottom one, is just kind of more black and shiny in color, whereas the 4245 has the silver trim, and it has some red color accents on the bottom. The buttons are slightly positioned in different locations. And the battery is a little bit different. So if you take this battery off on the 4245, you actually have what they call a hot swappable battery. And it just slides on into place like that. Very simple, very easy. Where the 540, it has a battery door and this battery that you gotta unplug right there. So it's just not as easy to remove it, but it's still very, very simple, very easy. They're both convertible headsets, so they can be worn over the ear, it can be worn over the head, or it can be worn behind the neck. Now, as you can see with the base of the 4245, you have options to connect to your computer and also the desk phone, but then you can also pair this up to your mobile phone. Where the CS540, this gets connected directly to your computer through this port in the back, this RJ45 port, and that's pretty much the only connectivity you get unless you get this adapter that I'll show you in just a second. So that's a quick overview. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to pause the video and I'm going to hook these up to the computer so you can hear how the microphone sound quality sounds and also how much noise canceling it sounds. Do they sound any better? Does the Bluetooth technology outperform the DECT or vice versa? We're going to find out here in just a second. Okay, so now I have the audio going through the computer, and as you can tell when I tap on this microphone, you can hear that my voice is coming through the headset. So you want to listen for quality of voice, so the richness, the deepness of tone. And so you should be wearing some kind of headphones so that you can really hear the sound quality difference. And ultimately, you want a headset that sounds good so that when you're on your Zoom meetings, your phone calls, your cell phone calls, whatever it is, that you sound crystal clear and you're not having to deal with that. Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? It's really frustrating for everybody involved. So you want good sound quality. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to play the music and see how much noise canceling this microphone does. Okay, so I got the music playing in the background now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to switch the audio actually to the DSLR camera. So go ahead and switch the audio to the camera. Now my voice is coming through the camera, so you can hear how loud the noise is in this room without a noise canceling microphone. So now switch back to the headset, and now you can hear how much noise is coming through the microphone on this headset. So let me pause that. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to switch over to the CS540 so that you can hear what that sounds like. So we will be right back. Now, before we do that, please hit the thumbs up on this video. That really helps us out. And don't forget to subscribe. Did you know only 3% of our viewers come from our subscribers? Go ahead and subscribe now. We greatly appreciate it. Thanks. Okay, so now I have the Plantronics CS540 hooked up to the computer with this Discover D315 cable. Basically what this cable does is there's USB on one end of the cable, and there's this connector, RJ9 connector, that you just connect right there. So any traditional analog headset that uses this RJ9 connector can actually be plugged into the computer with this Discover D315 cable, and I'll put a link in the comment section below. If you already have a headset like this and you just want to connect it to the computer as another available option, you can do that easily with that cable. So this is what the voice quality sounds like coming through the microphone. As you see the tapping sound there. And I do have the charging base. Not sure if you can see that, but I do have the charging base on wideband audio mode. So that's going to give you the best sound quality for this headset. So again, this headset uses DECT 6.0 wireless technology, where the 4245 uses Bluetooth. So there is differences there. Now we're going to see how it does for sound quality as my voice is coming through this microphone, and then I'm going to play some music here. Here we go. Okay, so we're going to let that run in the background here for just a few seconds here. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to switch the audio to the camera, so go ahead and switch it. And that's how loud this music is in the background in this room that's about 10 feet wide. So go ahead and switch back to the headset now. So you can see how that sounds on the microphone as far as being able to reduce background noise. You want to be able to hear my voice loud and clear on the microphone and not the music in the background. So what we're going to do now is we're going to switch back and do a quick recap, and then that's what we'll do. Okay, so now that you heard those headsets, I'm curious, which one do you think sounded better? Was it the 4245? Was it the CS540? Or was there no real distinguishable difference to you? Put it in the comment section below in this video. That'd help us out a lot. I'm just kind of curious what you think. Other than that, the 4245 is definitely a product that is interesting, considering the CS540 is the most popular desk phone headset. The 4245 is likely, and you know, who knows what ends up happening in the market out there, but will likely become the most popular desk phone headset. Just with all the options available on this headset, it's a nice, clean, sleek looking headset. They got accents, unlimited talk time. Definitely a worthy upgrade for sure from the CS540. But overall, if you're just connecting to a traditional desk phone, the CS540 is going to work absolutely good. And if it's working great, if you already have one and it's working great, you know, you probably should just stick with it and get a replaceable battery when your battery starts to wear low, and just try to get the most life out of this. But when it's time to consider an upgrade, the 4245 is definitely one to consider for you. Well, if you have any questions, put it in the comment section below, as we do look at all the comments and respond to all of them. Other than that, I hope you enjoyed this video. Please hit that thumbs up button on this video, and also subscribe to our channel, as we are doing comparisons and new product releases. That's all I got for now. We'll see you next time.